what about the subtle distractions? What do you have to do about it? Well, first thing, remember, your attention is focused on the object. There is no movement. There is full clarity. And yet in the background, there's still some little things that are trying to, there's still some kind of echoes of very soft ones. They're not the important thing. Most people will think, oh, I'm still fully concentrated. But the truth is, no, there is this other level where even that comes. And the goal is to keep your mind completely, your attention completely unwaveringly on the object without any shifting or interference of any kind. Just staying with the object. But there's no thing that is pulling you or pushing you in any direction. But at this point, compared to other stages, especially fourth and sixth, introspective awareness, the capacity of understanding what is your inner state, your monitoring of your attention and all that thing, it is actually now working automatically. This is a very important point because that's why it feels so effortless compared to before. It seems like now it's already stable. It's in balance. You don't need to compensate it really. So how do you know if you're in this stage and you're not in other stages? Well, attention is effortlessly stable. So you're there's the object, there is full clarity. Subtle distractions are the only thing that is like a little bit like noise from the distant neighbors or something like that. It feels like something that is really not a problem, but still it's kind of still at this subtle distortion in your awareness of what's happening. Mindfulness is automatic. There's this balancing thing that, like imagine someone learning to walk. In the beginning, you do a lot of adjustments, but when someone is walking and moving effortlessly, when you're an adult and hopefully you can walk, it doesn't feel like you're doing anything. It feels like balance is automatic. You don't need to be thinking about staying in balance when you're standing up or when you're walking. It just happens automatically. In the same way, when you have generated this momentum of balance in your attention, this subtle sensitivity to compensate starts happening automatically because it feels so good. It feels so disturbing to think that something in you just pulls you back to it, like going to the honey. It just feels like it's impossible not to do that. So the mind feels unified, and it feels like there's a whole piece of you. There's no much of contradiction in you. There's no much like different impulses or things to be checking, and everything feels very solid in the very moment. And it feels smooth and balanced. Yeah, that's kind of what we were saying. So how it differs from fifth and seventh stages. This is maybe one other way of seeing how to distinguish it. Well, in the fifth stage, you still have subtle dullness. So there is a sense that you have to compensate for this kind of subtle losing clarity of the object. In stage 7, all distractions are gone. It's in stage 6 where you actually deal with the subtle distractions. So in stage 7, there's not that. So attention is completely absorbed in the meditation object, requiring no compensatory thing for any kind of distraction. So when you're there, when you're in stage 6, you recognize the place, you recognize the sensations, and when you check on the information on the stages, you realize, okay, this is where I am. You're kind of sure about that. Then stabilize the attention scope. Keep focus precisely on the meditation object and ignore everything beyond it. So this is the very first time that it looks like in the beginning what it was concentration. Everybody was trying to force their focus to narrow. No, this is that, but it's done in a very harmonic, I would say, way. It's more like you're sucked into the object rather than you are pushing, narrowing into the object, your attention. No, it feels like the object is on itself in a very natural way, spreading through it. So this kind of interest you will be cultivating in stage 4 and 5th. In this case, this interest start having a momentum in itself. Strengthen metacognitive awareness. Metacognitive awareness, a different kind of awareness, is an awareness that gives you just not know if you are distracted or you're not distracted. No, there's an overriding quality. This is very still, that kind of takes over. So this metacognitive awareness, it would equal some way to be continuously very much aware of anything that happens to you. And this is one of the most powerful things that will spread from your meditation to your daily life. Because when you go in with this kind of self-awareness into your life, many transformations in terms of behavior and in terms of understanding of many things just happen spontaneously, just because you have this capacity to sensitivity. That's normally where the hidden trauma and unconscious stuff is playing its games on you. So at this point, you are there already. So you can have the full sense of what's happening. Use whole body awareness. Expand your attention to the full body breath to prevent unnoticed distraction. If you're serious about truly understanding meditation, not just the surface level mindfulness hype, but the deep, time-tested methods of the sages, I have a free course with real practical guidance waiting for you. And if you struggle to stay consistent with your meditation practice, join our free community for accountability, live online meditation sessions, and discussion circles that will keep you supported every step of the way. You'll find the link to join in the description or the comments below, so you will never have to do this alone. See you there.